And so we liked what Martin Luther was talking about. So they smuggled us out of the nunnery in herring barrels. I picked Martin for my husband. He didn't say much. And we had 6 children and raised 11 nieces and nephews. He called me the Morning Star of Wittenberg. He called me that because I was up at 4 o'clock every day. He was busy talking and preaching and writing and talking and preaching. So I cooked a lot. We usually had 30 people who would be living with us. They were ministers and monks, seminary students. So I would cook for 30 people almost every meal. I butchered, cooked, cleaned, washed. I almost think she needed a vacuum cleaner. And we lived in the Augustinian Seminary. I raised a garden and had a big orchard. I brewed the beer, butchered the hogs and cattle, and I doctored Martin's headaches, gallstones, stomach troubles, and moodiness with my home remedies that I learned when I was a nun. I was well educated. I read the Bible through and through. I died from results of a wagon accident. Sad, isn't it? She died, I can't remember whether she was 54 or 56 when she died. She must have died from more than that accident, I think, overwork. Anyway, my great-grandmother was German, and she said these words a lot. It was, "Ach, du lieber, was ist los?" And I had to go to Germany to find out what that meant. Because I would say, "Grandma, what does that mean?" And you... Anyway, I found out it is, it's my sweetheart, what's happening? So they were words of endearment. What? What's up? Yeah, what's up? That's right. So now, how many of you here know how you clean chickens? Oh, I knew it. Well, we have 30 people today, and we have some chickens we have to dress.
What the feathers?
Ruth?
Yes. Oh no.
No, you're gonna dress a chicken. You're gonna dress a
Well,
chicken.
Ruth
She's
is
done
going
this
to
before.
help me today. Do you know how to dress a chicken, honey?
You started with chopping off his head?
Well, all of those things. Tell us about that.
Okay, well, we used to have, I grew up on a farm, in case you can't
Yeah,
tell.
yeah,
And we used to have a big tree stump that stood out by the chicken house. And I actually didn't have to kill them. My dad would do that. But we would go down and watch. It was so funny because, the head would go off and they go running all over the place. And then Mother had a big copper tub that she heated on the wood stove. And we dumped those chickens in. And you didn't do just one chicken. You did dozens of chickens to get them down to the locker. And I still think I can smell the wet feathers. They were horrible. And try to get those little pin feathers off and stuff. It was awful. Huh? Oh yeah, you singed it with a newspaper, wrapped it up, and then singed the little things.
Yeah.
So yeah, I never really wanted to eat chicken right after they were taken care of because it wasn't that great. But my husband tells us story. He was raised in a small town in North. That's Elsie. No. My husband was raised in a small town in North Dakota where they couldn't have chickens. They raised them in their garage. And then the city ordinance came in. They had to get rid of the chickens. They had 100 of them. And so they had to, butcher them all. His dad did it. But his brother, who was about a year younger than Dad was so upset. I mean, he had named these chickens. They ate chickens every Sunday for a year and a half. But not once did Bill ever eat those chickens because they were his friends.
Well, now we have a chicken for you.
Okay.
What?
Well, you can also just kind of take them by the heads and yes, and rub their necks.
And they hopped around. Do you want to put on a chef's hat?
Can I borrow this for Ash Wednesday because I'm cooking chicken noodle soup for soup. That's one of them.
Nice.
There.
Good.
I got a big head.
That was it.
So now what do I
Here's
get
your
you?
chicken.
I know.
Now, I want you to dress your chicken.
Oh. This isn't funny enough. I don't know if I can do this. Does he have a little Velcro thing? Or... So there's that.
There it is.
Well, I would say. Oh yeah, there it is. There. Oh.